Welcome and thank you for joining us today.
We're Derps and Burps, the podcast for all gamers, spiritual souls, and creative minds out there.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our 20th episode. I think that's the thing that I've done for the longest time.
Yeah.
Could you have imagined, like, if I told you 20 weeks ago that we would be consistent for 20 weeks?
Nope.
Me neither.
Nope.
We didn't
Crazy.
skip a single week. Not a single one.
True.
I mean, you were gone for one, but we still brought out an episode. So no skipping. Okay, listen, chat or listeners. I want you, if you're here listening, to tell us how proud you are of us right now in the comments. You can write another one later. Today's going to be a juicy topic, by the way. Tell us that you're proud of us, please. We deserve it. 20 weeks. When was the last time you did something every single week for 20 weeks in a row? I can't remember. Maybe breathing, taking a shit,
Yep.
peeing, eating. And those are probably the only things I did in such a long time.
Term.
So, but today, guys, we have a new topic, by the way. Steffi, by the way, we haven't written down a listen of the week. Maybe you can check in the meanwhile while I search, while I explain what we're gonna talk about today, if that's fine for you. See, this is live recorded. I mean, not live for you while listening, but that's where you see. We usually are super prepared, but we forgot to find out the listen of the week. But don't worry, Steffi's gonna find one. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna take my time and explain you what we will do this episode. So we're gonna be talking about brands. You're gonna be like, what are you gonna talk about? Is this like an advertisement episode? No, it's actually 20 podcasts and we haven't had a single sponsor yet, technically, for a podcast. So if you're out there listening and you like our podcast, you have a brand, doesn't matter if it's a big one, a small one, if you have your own little small business that you want supported by us, feel free reaching out. We're open to cooperate with you people. But anyway, we're talking about brands. We talk about brands that we love. We talk about brands that we didn't like that much, maybe. We talk about stuff that we got influenced through maybe Instagram or our favorite streamer, creator, YouTuber. Maybe you saw a film dude, like, what do they call an actor? That's the word. Maybe you have an actor that, like, is known for just having an item or something that you really like that you bought because of that person. We're going to be talking about all of that kind of things. And I'm super excited because I think it's a good way to, first of all, exchange each other, learn about things that we love that maybe you could start liking. Also, I would love you guys to write in your in the comments for us which brands you really like. What are your go-to 3 brands? Steffi's making a face. I think she's not finding a listener of the week.
You know why? Because you're stretching it perfectly, honey, but I can't find a good comment we haven't used yet.
Wow, guys, did you hear that? She said you're not writing good comments. Disappointing.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's your fault, guys. It's not Steffi's fault. It's not my fault.
Yeah,
it's your fault.
Ages. I have one about the Sasu episode.
Okay.
Which is a very nice compliment, but also no advertisement for us, guys. That's basically about
okay. Yeah. Okay.
Sasu, you should start a podcast. Donkey on YouTube Road. Sasu, just call your podcast Brain Fart and just talk about everything you have on your mind. People would 100% listen to it. Sally and I would probably binge hear it. Yep. So his girlfriend and him would probably binge listen to it.
Fucking Sasu is made for podcasting. I told him, sit down, even if it's half an hour a week, record it, put it up. If 3 people listen to it, there's gonna be like a 4th, a 5th. They're gonna grow. That's Sasu.
Like brands.
Exactly, like brands. You're gonna grow your own brand. Don't forget, every single one of you, doesn't matter if you purposely do it or not, you are your own brand. Your friends, so what is a brand? Like, obviously we could go about like a company that creates a certain product, but a brand can also be a person, right? So let's say, for example, we as streamers, right? Like, we build our own brand. So if you think about Steffi or something like that, what do you think about? What do you associate with Steffi? What values? Which brands? Which franchises? And so on. So, for example, if I hear Steffi, the first thing that comes to my mind is that Steffi always talks about souls, right? So souls, Hades, Star Wars, a spiritual being. What else do I think about when I hear Steffi? All chat warrior is what comes to my mind.
That's my USP, guys.
that's your USP. What else? Tomato mozzarella, caprese is what I think about when I think about Steffi. Burgers, because she's making really good burgers. I think about her now being a coffee drinker, right?
Yeah.
That I associate with you. Being loud. Being loud, but in a good way, speaking your mind, being really self-confident. What else comes to my mind? You dancing in a bathroom, not giving a shit what other people think, and just vibing, feeling yourself. That is and being really honest and being loving, being caring, being really good with telling your friends and family and community how much you appreciate them as well. So those are the things that I kind of think about when somebody tells me SenpaiHades or Steffu. That's the USP. That's the unique selling point of Steffi. So yeah, I think that is basically sums it up what we're gonna talk about today. Before we go into our topic, maybe we're gonna talk a little bit about what has been happening lately for us, Steffi. You wanna start?
I also hold up. My
also
brain
beautiful
just
June,
froze.
by the way.
It's
summer season almost.
It's like it wasn't almost. It's like it's so hot already. It is summer. Thank you, climate change, but
climate change isn't real, by the way. It was always 30 degrees throughout the whole May.
Sure, bruv.
Remember how we have usually the holy ice saints where you can't plant anything outside and it's snowing again, it's getting icy overnight, and now it's just JK 35 degrees. No, not 35, but 30 degrees.
30, yeah. Totally.
Kind of insane. So do you have any plans for summer, Steffi?
Not really. On the weekends, I can't really do anything because I'm working, and during the week, my friends or most of the people are working, right? Plus me included. So, but summer to me means even more freedom. So I just want to go to the lake and want to go swimming as much as I can. I know my skin doesn't look like I'm a sun person. And most people assume that I'm sitting inside all the time, but I'm not, guys. I'm just sitting in the shadows, you dumb fucks. Because my skin can't handle that much of sun. That's also why my skin gonna look fucking amazing by the age of 40, and yours looks like an old apple.
Oh wow!
But
leather skin.
Yeah, leather skin. But anyways, it's I love summer. I really, really do love summer. I love being outside. I love swimming. I love water so much. So I'm super excited for the season. Let's see how often I can actually manage to go to the lake. Because here in Graz, I have to drive a little longer for a good one. But it's worth it. So yeah, that's basically what I have planned in summer. I'm so much happier in summer. As soon as the sun is out, I can sit on my balcony or in our backyard or do whatever outside. I'm very happy about it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Did you
you with your garden?
Oh, dude.
It's I would sit outside the whole day.
Listen, the one thing, Nathan and me, we lived in an apartment before, right? Luckily not too long, but we didn't even have a balcony.
Yeah, that's tough.
I think we lived there for 2 years, and it was literally the most depressing thing ever. Because the only thing that we got was through the windows, and it heated up our fucking apartment to 35 degrees. It was fucking what?
Yeah.
But yeah, I can really recommend if you somehow have the chance to get an apartment with a balcony or even with a little garden or a little house with a yard, do it. Just being able to go outside in a little break or in the morning with your coffee or go for walkies with your dog. I don't know, just having a few moments outside, fresh air, some some sun rays to
Yeah.
recharge your batteries, some vitamin D.
Dude.
D. There's nothing like it. And it really changes a lot. And don't forget, like most of the people, including me, we are almost every one of us is vitamin D deficient, right?
Yeah.
So make sure that once a year you get your blood checked, and if you have the deficiency, like almost everybody of us, get some supplement. Can help you with your sad thoughts, okay? Including me. Maybe I wouldn't have needed all those
I have them as well.
years ago. I just needed vitamin D. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, it's not only that. But vitamin D, actually, I notice if there's a week where I forget to take my vitamin D and it's not summer, I notice that I'm being emo. And I'm like, dude, why am I so fucking negative all the time? And I'm like,
body needs
I didn't take my vitamin D. I don't know why. So yeah, just a little sidestep. Then what's new for me? I've been puppy training and adult dog training. So as you know, we have our little Golden. She's being so good. She's super, super good with the potty training. She's a really alpha dog. So we got ourselves an alpha home. So she's already kind of.
Is she testing her limits already with Mira?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like
Is
she's probably half of Mira's size right now. I think like in 2 months she's gonna be the same size as Mira already, and then she's gonna be bigger because Mira's like, well, she's skinny, 22 kilos. If she's a little chonky McChonkerson, she's like 25-ish. And yeah, Jinx, our new dog, she is a golden, so she's gonna have over 30 kilos. They can get really big, so I don't know. We're counting from everything between 28 kilos up to like, I don't know, 38 or something. It really depends, and especially since she's like so alpha and she has like really big paws. We're gonna see. I'm gonna guess she's gonna be around 30. But yeah, anyway, like she's really trying to be an alpha. She's dominating Mira. She's also trying to be really alpha towards us. So as we said in one of the episodes,
testing the limit.
Exactly. I'm working really close with a friend of mine, Sabrina, which is a dog trainer, and she helps us regulate and or train them. So obviously we also take a lot of time for Mira. We're trying to treat them as equal as possible, and we're now trying to adjust to our new situation in the sense of Jinx, for example, needs a lot of correction, right? So she's trying to test her limits. She's trying to be as dominant as possible, and in order to kind of correct her, you need to be louder than her, right? So for example, we have a thing, it's like Schellen. Do you know what a Schelle is? I don't know how to say it. Like it's almost like a little bell, like it's like metal, small metal chains, not chains, bells. I don't know. When they like
chimes?
Chimes, yeah, maybe that's the word. So it's like little metal round thingies on like a keychain.
Like chimes.
Exactly, they make like a sound. So what you do, you drop it on the floor, so it makes a loud sound. So she's like, "Oh, what the fuck? What is this?" So she's like, she doesn't get scared, but she's like, "Oh shit, what
attention."
What's that? Exactly. So it's like breaking her focus on whatever she is. She's doing. So we do this. Right? So to get her out of her whatever she is doing, like for example, she's trying to chew on a tree she shouldn't be chewing on, or trying to yoink a shoe or something. You drop that, she lets go, she's like, oh shit, what am I doing? You call her to you, and is finding it. So problem is, Mira is the exact polar opposite. So we have literally the two most different dogs than you can have. So Mira is really, really sensitive. So whenever those shells drop to the floor, Mira gets really scared. She's like, oh shit, loud noise. Oh my god, I need to hide. I need to run away.
What is happening?
Exactly. But your dog should have enough trust in you, right? That you have the situation under control. So now sometimes when Jinx starts barking or do something bad, Mira already gets anxious because she knows, oh no, the thing is gonna drop on the floor and I'm gonna be afraid again. So now we need to train Mira to not be as sensitive. So the exact opposite. So for example, when I talk to Mira now, I need to be super like uplifting and positive and come here, good girl, you know, and like talk super high. But that's the exact opposite I need to do with Jinx because she's so hyperactive and dominant. So with her, I need to talk as neutral as possible and be
Yeah.
like, good girl, nice sit,
Yeah.
you know? And then when Mira,
Yeah.
go girl, nice sit, yes, let's go, you know, like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
way. So I'm just trying to learn my way how to handle those two different dogs and also how to make it work at the same time. Like
Yeah.
obviously, like
Yeah. That could be
literally,
hard. Like that, I imagine that's the hardest part, because to make both understand who you're talking right now and
yes,
who you're talking to, and that they don't get confused.
exactly. So
Yeah.
that is a little bit of a challenge. General 95% of the time, everything is really easy with them, and the only problem that Jinx has, because she's so alpha, Sabrina says she's a stalker, right? So she wants to be
Okay.
around you all the time. Literally, I go to the toilet, she wants to go into the toilet, and if I wouldn't let her into the toilet with me, she sits outside and barks. So she's basically demanding to see me. So we're currently training a little bit on her being okay to be alone in like a room or something. So we really had to start, like, as soon as we would leave the room, even if it's just to go to a toilet, and she couldn't be with us, she would lose her shit and just bark like crazy. So we literally had to build it up minute for minute. So it would be like she has to be in her spot, and then she's sitting there alone for 2 minutes, give her 2 seconds, give her a treat. Step 2 steps further, give her a treat, good girl. Go to the door frame, she's still there, good girl, give her a treat.
Yeah.
Then step one door out, one foot out, she starts barking, you throw the loud thing. She's like, oh my god, what did I do? You tell her no, put her on the spot again, give her a treat. And so we literally, to be able to leave her in a room, it almost takes 15 minutes, or in the beginning at least, to make her understand, look, you're not allowed to bark when we're gone. We're gonna be coming back. You're doing the right thing. And so we have to kind of like build it up every time, and now it gets like faster and faster. She understands, like, look, we're coming back. Obviously, you can tell your dog, like, listen, I go to take a shit, I'm back in 3 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
so the puppy doesn't understand that. So yeah, that is the only thing. Like, she has a separation anxiety. Beside of that, she's the perfect dog, basically. Yeah, so it's really nice. So I'm training separately and together with them, and it's a good time. I really enjoy it. It's definitely a big challenge. So
Yeah, obviously.
but we were aware before we obviously got the dog that it's gonna be like, I don't know, a year, 2 years of a lot of work. But I can already see, like, she's super smart. She's learning super fast. So I'm not worried. I'm in best hands with Sabrina. So that's that much for me, honestly. And yeah, workout, obviously. I don't know if you can see it, but I have guns. I've been working out for almost 3 months now.
You work out for longer, don't you? Because I've been like to bouldering for 2 months now.
Already?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Are you sure?
Yes.
Like, I am working out pretty much exactly 3 months with Laura together. I mean, I did before a little bit, but like actually with Laura, 3 months, so that I have like an actual plan each week. It is.
When was the first time I said I went bouldering? It's been minimum 1.5 months. Because I went there for like 7 or 8 times already. So it's almost
You have to pay
you
each
can
time you go.
feel it.
Yeah, I'm strong, Steffi. Do you have to pay every time you go?
Yes.
How much is it?
10
$10 per?
Yeah, per entry. It's not hourly. It's
okay.
You just
Okay,
go
but
in
you can
and
stay
it's $10. As long as you want.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you get
And
like
I can
a
feel
pack
it
or
as
something?
well already. What a pack? Yeah, you can like the pack of 10 hours where you basically get one for free. Not hours, entries where you get one for free. Or you can get the yearly stuff, but the yearly stuff really only pays off if you go at least twice a week.
What?
Otherwise,
holy shit.
Yeah, because like it costs me like $10 per, or 11. I think it's 10.90, and it costs me 10 or $11 per week, right? So it would be 45 a month for 4 times a month. there's a monthly contract, I think, which is 55 or something. So if you go more often, it pays off.
Yeah, of course.
But for me, it doesn't pay off. Yeah,
yeah.
like
What the fuck?
1 month.
I mean,
but
are
for
people
me,
going that often?
yeah, I was considering to go twice a week now as well because now I'm at a point where I'm like, dude, I'm getting fucking strong. I want more. And I'm really enjoying it, and it's so cool. And just like you see your progress and everything, that some things get easier. You start to get the hang of the techniques and everything, right? And you get stronger with your fingers. Finger strength is very important. And I can already see such a big progress after 2 months.
That's nice.
And now I'm like, okay, because this week we go twice. So I'm gonna check if I can manage it with
the work
with streaming IRL work and 1 day off where I just chill, where we basically go bouldering usually. So I don't know if I can handle it in summer. But I would really like to try it out. And if I do that, then it pays off if you have the yearly or the monthly subscription. If not, if you only go once a week, there's no point in getting it because it's not cheaper.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that doesn't make sense. Then you'd rather, especially let's say you're like sick or something here and there, like a week where you can because you need to work.
Yeah.
Then you already paid more. So that's weird though that they're that expensive in the whole. Wow, didn't know that.
I think it is because they don't charge anything hourly, so you can literally go in,
stay the whole day,
at lunch, stay the whole day, and it's only $11.
Yeah, okay, that makes
and there's
sense.
also people that go more often because that's their main sports. So for them, it definitely pays off. But for one time per week, it's $10 and that's it.
No, I see.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and for me, like as you know, like we're gonna be talking about it later. Like I have my little journal or like my notebook or however you want to call it with me. Like if you're wondering where I have it open right now and why I always have a pen in my hand. If you're watching on YouTube,
yes,
that's the one I got this Steffu.
Yes.
I just ordered a lot of supplies for journaling. Because like
cool.
For the most time I've just been writing down my thoughts and to-do lists and stuff without really putting a lot of worth in aesthetics, right? And now I'm journaling like literally, like I started with calendars when I was really young, right? And then I went from calendars to notebooks and calendars, and then having multiple notebooks at the same time, like one just like for the daily and then one for like special events and stuff, or special topics. And so I'm thinking, because I spent so much time on them, that I also want to be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So I ordered some calligraphy pens and like different pens and liners and washi tape and stickers to make it like look nicer and stuff.
Nice.
So I ordered a lot of stuff like this, which just arrived, which I'm excited for. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And we also talked with Steffi before that because she knows how long I'm journaling already. And I kind of started with, as I said, learning by doing, just doing it for so long that I just wrote everything down. But Steffi said she would like to learn. So maybe if you guys are interested, I could make like a kind of like a live session where I teach Steffi
workshop episode.
Exactly. So we could do that in the future, maybe if you have time. I would just like to, prepare myself, bring a little bit structure in. You don't really need anything. You just need like a pen and a piece of paper, preferably a notebook, right? Or something like that, or that you could keep together. It's really nice to put your thoughts on paper, even if it's just like a few words, that you write down, or keep lists or goals. Or for example, you know what I just noticed, like, so this book I made in the beginning of the year, right? And every year I write down my goals. And I wrote down 3 goals at the beginning of the year, and I noticed that I already smashed those goals.
What?
Yes. So I wrote down my goals.
You want to talk about them?
Yeah, if you want. Like I wrote down for 2022 my 3 goals that I wrote down. The first one is walk Mira at least 6 times a week.
Yeah.
Which, so I literally walk her every single day twice.
Every day, yeah.
Every day twice. It's just sometimes, when I had a lot of work, Nathan would walk her instead of me.
Yeah.
And now it's like 100% of this year, unless I was in Dubai, obviously, right?
Yeah,
like on holidays. Every day I was home, I took her at least once a day. And the other time was Nathan. Like, don't think that we don't walk with the dog. Like, she literally gets 2 walkies a day. It was just sometimes, Nathan would take her twice a day. Sometimes I would take her twice a day. And now it was literally like I took her 7 days out of 7 days. Most of the time twice. And now with Jinx, we even go more often, right? Because sometimes we take them separate. So yeah, first goal, smashed. Then the next goal I wrote down, work out 30 minutes 3 times a week. And now I work out literally 3 times a week for minimum an hour.
Nice.
So smash that one too.
Yeah.
And the third one is to start meditating regularly again. And since the sun is out, also been doing that. So smash my
nice.
goals. So that's the thing also for me. Like, I learned to, make goals that are kind of, I mean, we can talk about it when we're journaling as well. But for me, it was always like, I put goals like, reach a weight goal, a specific thing, like be under, I don't know, 65 kilos or some stupid ass goal that says nothing, that doesn't help you create habits or is in any kind of way positive or doable or motivational or anything. Right? So since I learned how to set goals in a good way, so much easier for me. So yeah, that is the one thing. Then I also want to start watching more anime again. I kind of start getting hooked again. So I'm currently finishing the 3 that I started. So Jujutsu Kaisen. I think we talked about it like 3 times already. So I started some. I never really finished them. So I'm not kind of like working through them right now. Jujutsu Kaisen, Parasite, and what's it called? Fuck. Help me out. The super.
Tell me, describe it.
Where the girl got bitten and became
Demon Slayer.
Monster Demon Slayer, exactly. I wanted to say.
I had that on my mind, but I thought you finished it. That's why I didn't say anything.
I haven't. I want to say Demon Hunter for some reason.
Demon
because
Slayer.
I'm playing too much World of Warcraft.
Nezuko-san!
So yeah, I need to finish it. I haven't finished it, and I haven't watched the movie yet, either.
Okay. So that's in between though.
Exactly. So that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, that's basically what's new. And I don't know, is there anything new for you, Ada? Do you want to add anything?
I ordered more tie-dye colors.
Ooh!
I ordered more items that help me ease the processes for the different styles. I have some cool ideas for it, and I just want to create cool t-shirts for my friends and then have like the signature on it. And then one day I become the biggest tie-dye business on earth and everyone wants my tie-dye t-shirts, which are obviously extremely unique because none is the same. Every single t-shirt is handcrafted, guys, by myself. Now, I'm just enjoying that a lot right now. I'm experimenting a lot. I bought everything I need for the pro tie-dye workshop area, right? So, yeah, it's summer, so I'm enjoying all these things that I can do outside as well. And, well, IRL work and obviously gaming.
Yeah. Nice. I'm really looking forward to summer. I hope you're coming to Carinthia and maybe we're gonna have a little bit of time. I really want to do a barbecue for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna barbecue stuff
and we
that
need
you
to
like.
meet Chinks. I think
I promised Max as well that I'm gonna. He needs to come over for the barbecue. Yeah. When I built the barbecue, he was like, "Oh my god, hot damn!" I was like,
"Yeah,
I think come by."
July is he's not working in July because then he's starting his internship. So I cannot make it on the weekend in July.
Yeah, you can come during the week. It doesn't matter.
But during the week, we can maybe. I would love to, and I have to come over because I also need to just go swimming.
I mean, the thing is, You could see, maybe you want to stay like, I don't know, 4 days or something. Obviously at your parents or whatever. And then maybe we find one day where we can go
Yeah.
swimming together with the doggos. And then in the
Yeah.
evening, we could have a barbecue together or something if you want.
Yeah, that would be,
I mean, again,
defo.
don't wanna pressure you in anything.
100%.
Don't wanna
This is
pressure you.
on
But
my
you
list
heard it here.
anyways.
You heard it here, podcast. She said it's gonna happen.
It's on my list anyways. Like, I have to come home. Hello.
Exactly. Awesome. So yeah, but I think that was the catching up with with us, not the Kardashians.
Look at her. Why are my eyes? Is it only like my eyes are always so red? You see that?
Yeah. Do you have makeup on your eyelids? No, right?
Not much because of my
Lashes?
but I think I need to readjust my camera.
Yeah,
I look like I cried like nonstop
pinkish.
today.
Don't cry.
Yeah.
Steffi, I made you cry too much. No, kidding.
Alright.
But yeah, so to come to the topic today, so you're not only all caught up, we're gonna be talking about brands today. Brands that we love, brands that we maybe don't like that much, brands that we maybe found over our favorite influencers or whatever, tried because of them, or creators, and like and didn't like, stuff that we bought, stuff that we regret buying. Brands that make us order again and again and again. Little businesses we like, big brands that we like. So we're gonna, I think, go right in it, right? So obviously Chef and me were preparing for this kind of stuff, and the first brand that I wrote down, Chef was like, "Oh my god, me too." So I think we're gonna have to talk about them. Obviously, I literally wear them every single day at work. I work as a full-time streamer, as you know, so while sitting down, they're so comfortable. I wear them while working out. It's the Smilodox leggings. They are the fucking best. Man, one day I need to be sponsored by them. Putting it out there right now.
Yeah.
Uwe.
Smilodox, notice us senpai.
We need you. Even us gamers. Even for the few gamers that are not really sporty, it is so nice to like stream in like stretchy pants. You know what I mean?
It's just so comfy.
Don't get me wrong. Like I like normal jogging pants as well. But just having full freedom and like being able to stretch and everything is I love it.
Yeah, and you can wear them at any time of the day. Like I wear them when I go out, no matter if it's groceries or just like walkies or whatever, or at work. IRL work. I wear them as well. Wear them as well. When I stream, it can and sports, obviously. That's what they're made for.
So are you living in them, basically?
I'd say 70% because I also love like sweatpants. I love sweatpants a lot, but 70% of my time I wear Smilodogs, and the other 30 is sweatpants.
I have to say, for me, it's like 90%. 90% I'm also like working or home. The only time I don't wear them is like when we go out, like for restaurants or something, right?
So you don't wear them there?
When I go to restaurants?
Yeah.
No, I dress up. I put on my hot
That's
jeans.
Dressed up? What do you mean?
Yes. Steffu, no. I'm a fancy lady.
I always wear leggings.
I'm a fancy lady now.
I have one pair of jeans I wear, or I wear my leggings.
I'd never wear leggings when I go to restaurants.
Really?
Mm-mm. I'm a dress girl when I go out. I love dresses.
Yeah.
And I love jeans because I mean I have a nice booty in leggings as well, okay?
Yeah.
But like I have some jeans. Damn. I know, and I need to show what I got sometimes.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay.
But yeah, I think that is the biggest number one for me. What is like your number one brand that you're like fully simping for, if you will?
I love Essie.
The nail polish?
Essie nail polish is one of my go-tos, but like simping wise, Calvin Klein. I'm a Calvin Klein slave, guys. I wear Calvin Klein all the time. Underwear. You can't see it. I can't prove it right now, but I'm wearing it, I swear. Yeah, Calvin Klein is the brand I probably will never be able to live without.
How much is like a bralette from them?
30,
30?
33, 35, yeah.
Okay.
Each. And I have a few. It's like, now they're just, I love Calvin Klein. It's like sporty, but also more like, how to say, it's not that chic though. It's not lingerie style or anything. It's just comfy, but looks good. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And more on the sporty side of underwear, which I really like.
Do you not wear normal bras? Do you only wear like those kind of sports bras?
I haven't been wearing a normal bra for 4 years now, 5.
Damn.
I think it's like with my small boobies, super like I don't like normal bras anymore. I can't wear them. I have like 2, I think, from Calvin Klein, which are which feel like more like a normal bra.
Like a bralette?
It's a mixture of it's a mixture of bralette and bra, because I wear bralettes only all the time. And these 2 I have are more like, yeah, not really a bra, but they look more like a bra.
Okay, like
so
padded, but without the wire, without the
underwear. Yeah. But yeah, it's like it's super comfy.
I see.
Love
I
it.
see. I do have to say, like, for me, it's still, I don't know. I have the problem. Maybe I need to try now because I lost some weight. But for me, was the problem always with the sports bras. But same as normal bras, they would like start cutting in my little sides, right? So
Okay.
yeah. You know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
need to.
Like it's
Like
it's getting too tight under the boobs, and then like, oh my
yeah.
God.
But the thing, that's like, it was like the complete opposite for me, because most of the women like wear their bra, and as soon as they're home, they just take off their bra and feel freedom. You don't have, like, I feel freedom all the time, but still everything's in shape because these bralettes are perfect. I don't know, maybe it depends on the size of your boobs as well. Because
sorry, for me the problem is like with those sports bras, right? Like it's fine to wear them, right? It feels comfortable, but I look like a little boy with them because like most of the time they just like take everything so close to my body. There's like, where did my boobs go? You know, same. Like
that's the thing. I don't have much, so that's what's happening, anyways.
No, but for you, it looks good.
I'm a little boy though, so not. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like there's sometimes like just like binders almost, where it's like.
Yeah. But that can be a good thing as well, because you can, if you have a bralette that like fits you very well, it makes a very beautiful, like it shapes it very beautiful.
Okay.
Very beautifully.
Maybe I just never got like the right size or something.
Yeah, and I think with sports bras, it's again a bit different compared to like usual bralettes. The sports bras are like they're meant to hold everything, right? So they push everything to your body, like even more.
So it's not really like a sports bra, the Calvin Klein ones that we have?
No, not really. It's more like, when you are in this phase of transforming to a woman, when you get these normal or these like cute. Yeah, it's basically like that.
You need to link me. You need to link me the ones.
I would show you if I'm allowed to.
Don't do it. Don't do it to get us demonetized. To show
like
boobas.
A bikini. But yeah, it's not like a sports bra. It's more like, it looks sporty, but it's basically a normal bralette.
Okay. You need to send me the ones that you have. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna give you feedback then. Yeah, and next product that I wrote on is water bottles, right? So we all like to stay hydrated, right? And especially, I guess everybody has the same. Doesn't matter if you're at work at the desk, or if you're working at the street food market, or in an office, or wherever. You need to stay hydrated. And what's the easiest way to do that? To bring your own water. Water bottles. And I have 2 brands that I actually really like. So for bottles, I kind of stopped really using plastic. I don't like using plastic bottles anymore. So I mostly just use like the thermos bottles that do have a plastic top sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you can choose,
but most of them have.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
I
even
mean,
glass bottles I use have mostly have the
the
plastic
lid.
top.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and there's a brand. It's called Simple Modern. It's the same one where I get you the Twitch one from.
Mm-hmm.
And I found them years ago through actually Mrs. Lupo, you know Dr. Lupo,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Mm-hmm.
his wife, yeah. She showed them years ago on Instagram. She's like, "Oh, they're so great. I'm a minimalist, and I only have this bottle, and it's so great. It's the best thing ever, and everybody in our
Yeah.
family has their own and stuff." And I was like, "Dude, if she is recommending something," and I remember like back in the day, like she never like did advertisement for anything, and it was like also
Yeah.
not a paid one. So I was like, okay, I think that was like one of the first times I really got influenced.
Yeah.
And I bought it, and ever since I'm only buying these bottles. Like I still have some old ones, some plastic ones at home, or if I get them from merch, like from a brand, you know, that sends me something, then there's a
Mm-hmm.
plastic bottle in there. I keep those, but just for water drinking, those are really good.
Yeah.
And now to kind of counter to what I just said, that I don't have plastic bottles, the thing is, when you're working out, right? You drink a lot of protein shakes. So the problem is with protein shakes, right? If you don't wash everything like straight and whatever, like the cups and whatever gets really
Yeah.
smelly and stuff. So I never use my water bottles for shakes, and also you need like way less. So I still have some shaker bottles that are out of plastic, but those are only used like for gym stuff, right? And I have this one actually for many years. I got it back then from Ghost. It's like a brand of protein. I don't actually use Ghost protein at the moment. But the brand of the bottle is called Blender Bottle. And I had a lot of different shaker bottles before, and that is by far the best one. So it's like really like, and I have this one, I don't know, for at least 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
It's not smelly. You know how like sometimes they take like the smell of whatever is in.
Yeah.
So
bacteria and everything. It's just whenever also you get in contact with the bottle, there's always like bacteria involved. That's just normal.
Exactly. Like
and then it starts smelling.
They don't stain. They don't take any smells. They're super easy to clean. They're super tight sealed. Like they don't leak at all. And they have this little hook on the top so you can carry them around and like strap them into like a backpack or whatever. So those two brands are really good for like keeping your hydration with you. So the Blender
I have
bottle,
another
shakers, and Simple
Sorry.
Water. Which ones? Yeah, tell me. I'm done.
Water bottles and blender bottles. Sorry, I interrupted. Soul bottles.
Soul bottles?
Maybe Soul Bottle is the brand.
Let me see.
Maybe some of you know it. It's the ones that have the flower of life on the bottom, like engraved.
Oh.
If you know those.
I think I saw them.
Oh no. I mixed it up. It's the email. It's email that has the hold up. The Soul Bottles are the ones with the different top where you basically you know the top.
Oh, the beer ones? The beer
the beer ones.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the soul. Sorry, I mixed it up.
What are the other ones called? Emil, right? Because those are the ones that viewers have, right?
I'm looking right now because I'm dumb.
I'm not sure, but I know the ones with the clicker, like the kind of that open like beer bottles where I do like the little boop.
That's the Soul Bottles. That's the Soul Bottles. I mixed it up. Sorry. And this is Emil is the one that has the flower of life engraved on the bottom.
Ah.
Which used to be my favorite
cute.
bottle.
They're really cute.
Yeah, it's called Emil, and I think they already Soul Bottle Trinkflasche. They have the flower of life as well, but have the different tops. Those are the two glass bottles I prefer. It's just I always have a bottle with me, no matter if I go to the city or wherever I go. It's just glass is heavy, right?
Yeah.
That's the only disadvantage about it. But I prefer drinking out of glass if I can. But the one I got from you, the Twitch one, it's the Simple Modern, right?
Yeah,
that's
exactly,
the one
exactly.
I'm using now for work because there fits so much water in it as well.
Yeah.
And I love this bottle so much. So I would
so happy.
either, I really love it, Julia. I take it everywhere with me. Like now, So I either choose the glass ones, one of the glass ones, or the one I got from you, because those are like those three brands I really, really, really do love when it comes to water bottles.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Like the thing, I get why you prefer drinking out of glass bottles as well. Like it's the same with like, for example, Coca-Cola, right?
Yeah.
It tastes different if you're drinking it out of
Yeah.
a glass, a can, or a glass
Yeah.
bottle, or a plastic bottle. Like, for
Yeah.
example, for me personally, cola out of a glass bottle tastes 1,000 times better than out of a
Yes.
plastic bottle.
Yes.
Like, it is insane, the difference.
Yes.
I don't
It
know
is.
if you agree with that. So
I do.
So yeah, so we have our bottle game, right? It's on fleek now. Then I'm really obsessed with scents, right? So for me, I like it when my house smells good, and I especially like yeah. Go ahead, Steffi.
I have to say, or I have to throw something in, because I'm like, I woke up. I grew up with scent sticks, right? These super like natural
The ones
stuff
that
you
you light on
get.
fire.
Yeah, I only have that for like, how to say, making my apartment smell good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I want to bring some with me for you, because I want you to try these out as well.
Which
Because
ones
I
are
have
they?
no. It depends. Like, I have Nakchamba mainly.
Okay, what do they smell like?
Nakchamba, it's the brand, and they're either sandalwood or musk, or there's so many different scents.
Mm-hmm.
They're more, I don't know, most of the people or some people need to get like, don't know these kind of smells or scents, so
Like, I
they're
just
always
don't
like,
like them when they smell like church. You know, those kind of like heavy, so Weihrauch thingy. I'm not a big fan of. You know
so
what I mean?
sage stuff and shit. I mean, I would not associate them with church like the ones I have, but maybe they are. You would need to try out.
No, there's some. Sorry to interrupt you. There's some that I smelled once at the store,
Mm-hmm.
but I sadly didn't remember them. They smelled like the way I describe it. Describing smells
Church.
is really no. It's like hard for me. So the ones I like, they smelled like almost a little bit like vanilla, like
Yeah,
fresh
you like the lighter
cotton.
ones then?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I like light smells. Like if something smells like fresh and a little bit vanilla-y, kind of
Okay.
homey, that kind of stuff I
Noted.
like. Or like if it smells like a good man perfume, that is also something I like.
Yeah, it's for me. It's the opposite. I like the heavy smells, like the
Okay.
heavy scents.
The
Everything where musk
Oriental.
is in it. Oh, musk is so good. Very heavy.
I'm not
Very
sure. Is it that
specific.
Oriental smell kind of?
Kind of. Yeah, musk is very a very heavy smell.
It's not like sandalwood though, right?
It goes into the same direction, but
Because
it's,
sandalwood I like, for example. Like I
yeah.
like woody smells.
Yeah,
If
that's
that
all
makes
like
sense.
this. Patchouli, sandalwood, musk. Those are my three
Okay.
all-time favorites.
Okay.
And because I wanted to say, or that's the reason why I mentioned it, because I
Mm-hmm.
know these, like, what's it called? The
Humidifier? Mm-hmm.
humidifier thingies.
Yeah.
These are what's in it?
Just
Chemical wise.
water. Just water. Like I
Yeah,
use
but in the
every single
drops.
day. It's just oil. It's just essential oil that you put in.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I use one
Okay.
every single day.
Uh-huh.
So it's first of all it's really good for the plants. So I have it a lot for my
Mm-hmm.
plants because in the beginning, every time in winter, my plants started to fucking die from the heater
Mm-hmm.
air because it dries out the air. So I started getting humidifiers, and then I realized that it makes also the room feel better.
For sure.
Like if
Mm-hmm.
there's like a certain humidity in there, and then the plus is so you just fill it with water, and then
Mm-hmm.
it's enough if you put like 2-3 drops of an
Mm-hmm.
essential oil in it. Like obviously you need to be careful. Like I don't think you can use every kind of oil, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, so be sure that you don't like put something toxic in or shit.
Yeah.
But for me, I use a lot tea palm oil. tea tree
Trio?
oil.
Yeah,
Tea tree
yeah.
oil or something.
That's a good one. Oh,
I use what is the wood called? That the really specific smelling wood. The Austrian wood, you know, when you go into like into a cabin or something. Fuck, what's this called? No.
acacia.
No. Wait. I'm gonna check in my Amazon orders. Fuck, what is it called? Where's the oil? Fuck. Ah, man.
Just
like
search
a
it and
really intense smelling wood. Intense smelling wood. What's it called? Riechende Holzmöbel. What is it called again? Fuck, I don't find it.
We will find out. Maybe you remember.
Oh my god, I can't really good smelling. Wait. Fuck, I don't remember. It's such an easy word. Like, you know, it's like this yellow wood that smells good. Erbesharz. Das gut riecht. Like what? Zirbe. Is it Zirbe? Zirbenholz.
Is it?
I think so. Let me see. I think that's the one.
Is es a good Zirbenholz though?
I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
RV. Is it called in English? RV?
I have no idea.
Stone pine? I don't know. I'm not really sure, but it's like a Swiss pine wood. It's like a really specific pine smell. So, for example, I have this as well. And I live in a wooden house. So if you come in and then you have this. So I like this. I like
nice.
Orange, vanilla. Like, I like everything that makes you feel like homey and like warm and welcoming and like fresh laundry. Cotton smells, like that kind of like a warm vanilla, cinnamon, that kind of stuff. That is a lot of my thing. And because I'm so much into smells, so my hands always need to smell good. Like, I hate it when I have my hands and it smell either like nothing or bad, or my hands never smell bad. But so I'm a big fan of soaps and hand creams. So, for example, I have this thing where everybody that comes in my house and washes their hands, they're like, "Oh my god, what's that soap that you're using? It smells so good." So I have.
Which one is it?
It is rosemary ginger, like the combination of smell. So it's really intense, like the rosemary smell, and then it has like the sharp, stingy ginger afterwards. Like, it sounds like a weird combination. I'm not sure if you had it when you were here yet. You should have. Probably you can just not remember because you're used to a lot of smells, I guess. So for you, it's not that much. But everybody that's like used to like basic soap, they're like, "Oh my god, it's so good." So yeah, it's from Jean and Len or something like that. It's the brand. Like, it's a German brand. I think they have like non-toxic, vegan. Their sentence of selling point is ohne Gedöns in German, so without bullshit inside. So I know that a few people told me about the brand that it's like, I don't know, it's not the nicest people, but whatever. I don't know. I didn't have any problems with them so far, and I really, really like the soap. So I have like, they have those huge glass bottles as well, and where you can just buy the refiller. So rosemary ginger, that one I always have at home, and I have a second one that is raspberry and rhubarb. So it's like also a nice combination, but it's really sweet. So upstairs I have the raspberry rhubarb, and downstairs I have rosemary and ginger. So those are really good. And then hand creams, I have like here. Give me a second. At all times, I have in every drawer, on every table. I have like 3 tubes of hand cream right now with me, Stefan. You can see it. But everywhere in my house, there's hand cream. Okay. So I have hand cream also from the same brand, like Jean and Len, as I said before. But most of the time, I use, if I'm honest, just from the Body Shop. I have like one specific scent that I love, but it's only a Christmas edition, and I forgot this year to buy it again. It's called Warm Vanilla. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
vanilla, but it's like it has like a special in it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost out, so I have to wait till Christmas to have that one again. Then I have a huge tube of shea butter, and I have
Mm-hmm.
mango. So I like fruity, but mostly, as I said, like this warm, like cozy things like shea butter.
We're
I like
so different when
right?
it comes to this. Because I would love to have like sandalwood everywhere. Sandalwood,
Yeah.
musk, and patchouli. And I have one soap
Mm-hmm.
from Preacher. It's called Preacher, the brand.
Mm-hmm.
And they have like ginseng and stuff in it. And it's a very woody smell
Mm-hmm.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if they have like sandalwood or patchouli in it as well, or a bit of musk. I'm not sure if you would like it, but I actually got to know the brand when I was eating at L'Osteria the first time,
Oh, okay.
because they at the pizza place, the pizza restaurant, because they use that in their bathrooms, those soaps. And I
Oh.
was so addicted. Like when I washed my hands there, I was like, fuck, that smells so good. I need to look it up if you can buy it as like a
Yeah.
private person as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I bought a few things, and their shampoo, their conditioner, and everything literally smells like this. So I was like, oh my god, I'm in heaven. I tried out everything. And the soap is very, very nice. Of Preacher. I just want to know if you like it.
Yeah,
If I
yeah.
don't forget, I'll take it
Next
with
time,
me.
when we meet, I come by or you come by. We're gonna like show each other like our favorite
Yeah.
hand creams and stuff, and see if we're like
And
the same smell.
hand cream, because my boss is always like watching this market check videos on YouTube where they compare very high classy brands and basic like in-house brands like Balea from DM.
Mm-hmm.
And Balea is one brand that is almost every time at the top of the list,
Mm-hmm.
quality wise.
Oh shit.
Because they're not like with in-house brands, they get controlled so much that they basically cannot allow
Oh.
themselves to put that much bullshit
Bullshit in
into
it.
their products. And
Oh.
big brands like Vichy or whatever
Mm-hmm.
is expensive, kind of good, but also has a lot of stuff in it that is
Not
not
necessarily
really
good.
healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So Balea is in total like summed up a very, very, very good brand when it comes to the quality. And so I was
Oh.
like, when I got to know that, I went to my like DM store and was like, okay, we're gonna go Balea shopping today. And I checked out everything they have, because when I first used them, that was like 10 years ago,
Yeah, it
they
was
didn't
really
have
cheap
so
and bad.
much.
Yeah, yeah. It
Yeah.
was really
And
cheap and not that great.
yeah, and they're still cheap, but the products, because of the whole controlling they have,
Oh,
or
I
the
need to
whole
give
like,
them another chance.
yes,
Honestly.
yes, they have so many cool things, Julia. I have the hand cream now. I mean, I don't know if you like it. It's hemp.
Okay.
Also
I actually
a
bought a hand
Hanfcreme.
cream from them as well. That's called like cotton something, and that
A
one
hand
is really
cream?
good. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I use. Hold up, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, hold on.
All
I
good.
need to show you.
Steffi is finding the hand cream. I need to check because I think I have mine upstairs. I think I'm gonna run upstairs and check which one I have upstairs as well. Don't worry, Steffi. I'm gonna talk in a bit about. Don't worry about it. I got you, girl. Once Steffi's back, I'm gonna go up and get my hand cream to prove, because I think it's a Balea one. And as I said, I have like literally hand cream in every single room, so I just need to check in which room mine is. But I'm pretty sure it's in the living room.
So I went to DM and I was like, okay, let's give it a try, because now that I know the products are very healthy, have good stuff in it. My skin is also very sensitive when it comes to certain things, so I mostly prefer no like paraffin. Is it paraffins? I don't know if it's
I
English.
think.
No, and all these things. So I need to keep it as natural as possible.
Steffi, while you explain, I'm gonna get my hand cream right now.
Yeah,
Be right back.
good.
You explain your thing. Be right back.
So I bought this beautiful hand cream from Balea. I used Body Shop as well before, or did use Body Shop a lot. There's also a brand which is an in-house brand of one of our local stores as well, from Müller. So I think all the German people know know Müller as well. They have that as well. which is called, I think, Aveo. I don't have it. It's called Aveo or Avia, which is also a very good hand cream, and it soaks up pretty fast because that's the most annoying part about hand creams, if they don't like soak up fast. And then I was like, okay, let's try it out, because my boss told me all about it, and I was like, okay, let's try. I'm trying to find one I like, and then I saw this one, which is with hemp. And without microplastic. So
nice.
Yeah. I really, and this one soaks up so fast. That's the most important thing for me.
That's really good. I actually, you know what's funny? So I'm gonna send you a picture of the hand cream that I got. It's actually not Balea, but I thought it's Balea because it's like the Balea colors, you know, like they have like the light blue, pink, and white. You know what it is? It's actually the same brand as my soap, so it's John and Len.
Oh lol.
And this one is cotton and shea butter. That one is really good as well. I really enjoyed that one as well. So can also recommend. Sadly not Balea, but I'm gonna go and get some Balea stuff again.
Yes. We need, Julia, when I'm there.
We go Balea shopping?
Oh yeah. We go Balea shopping, okay?
Let's go.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say, so obviously, like we talked about, pens, water bottles, smells really important. I have to bring up like one more of my favorite brands. That is a big brand as well. That is Castelli, I think. That is the notebooks. So for the people that don't know, I'm super obsessed with notebooks. I have like literally 1 million notebooks in every single drawer of my house. I like to gift drop. I like to gift good notebooks, like nice quality ones. To my friends as well. And I can really recommend Castelli, I think is the brand. Yeah, Castelli from Milano. So it's Italian notebooks. They're really, really good quality. I think the price value is really good. They're pretty. They have a lot of different designs. They have them like with imprint and like foils, and they have them with stripes, with squares, blank pages, whatever you like. They make really, really beautiful, high quality notebooks that I really enjoy. There's other brands as well. Like we talked with Steffi before we recorded this episode. Like there's a lot of nice small. Oh yeah, I got one of those calendars
paper
from
blanks
Steffi as well. Yeah, they're really nice as well.
You have hardcover or soft cover. I really like the designs of them. They're also like Castelli paper blanks, and I have to say also with these, what I really like about like calendars is if I have the week on one, like on the whole side, but each day from top to bottom and not from left to right. I don't know why, but I cannot work left to right day by day. I need it like from top to bottom.
It's funny how like everybody has like their pet peeves or their preferences, how stuff needs to be. Exactly.
And also
I'm the same.
Sorry to throw this in real quick. Leuchtturm, a very, very like minimal or basic. Like you also have soft cover here. But they're super stretchy, and you have, as everywhere, like we all have these like the little pouches, right? They have that too, and they have the little stretchy band you can close it with, and they have many different colors. I really like these as well, and I prefer blank notebooks when it comes to like writing down anything.
Like I feel like lines... Same as you say. Like I think there's certain must-haves with a good notebook or calendar. Like the first thing is like the pouch at the back. Like I always have stuff in my pouch. So for example, I have some cute like what is it called? Like the peep outs, the sticky markers, or like a post-it note or something. Then we need like, or I need the strip, like the band in the middle, so you can mark where you are, right?
Exactly. They all have that.
That's really important. Then we need the little rubber band, right?
Yes,
so you can close it. And what I prefer, not necessarily a must,
this one, right?
The little thing where you can put your pen in. And I have to say, you know, I really liked big pens, like the cheap ones, the blue ones that are see-through. So I always used to have big pens. Wait, I have even one in here. Yeah. See, those really cheap big pens, those are the ones that I usually always have. But I have to say, since last week I switched, Steffi. I actually ordered myself or bought myself a Parker pen, like the ones where you can like buy like the filling again. You know what I mean? Like,
okay,
where
yeah.
you can just you don't have to
the
buy
refill,
the full
yeah.
the refills, whatever. And I got a really nice rose golden Parker pen. Yeah. And it's actually, I have to say, like the big pens are nice to write and they have this certain like nostalgia kind of feeling to it. But the Parker one, oof, I think I might be a Parker simp now as well.
I have one favorite brand. I'm just searching it right now because I don't know where it is. It's black. I have a black pen. It's more like with the the
gel
ruler where you have it's not really. It's not a pencil, but it's also not one of the fine liners. I think it's gel, yeah. But very, very thin. I think it's from Pelikan. I'm not 100% sure. I need to look it up. But this is my all-time favorite pen because it's so smooth to write. And pencil-wise, I don't know if that's even a brand like Pilot or whatever. But these
Pilot is a big brand for
these ones.
Yeah, I had those in school, and they're really thin. They're really thin.
I love that.
Yeah, I like those as well. I'm like a little
amazing.
A little pen sommelier, if you will.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think those were like the big brands from like daily stuff that I use. I wanted to say one more thing. Now that I'm working out, I would love to work with two brands together and something that I can recommend brand-wise. First of all, for protein powder, I really enjoy ESN. They have really, really good tasting protein. Like, for example, my favorite is milky chocolate. You can literally, like, it's crazy how far like protein powders came in the last few years, because like obviously I've been like working out off and on every few years, and I would buy protein powder and stuff, and usually you could only mix that with milk, otherwise it would taste like shit, right? But now I have one milky chocolate. You can literally mix one scoop, so 30 grams with 300 milliliters of water, shake it, and it tastes exactly like cacao. Like it tastes like hot chocolate, like but in cold or in hot if you want as well. You don't need milk. It tastes so good, like it's insane. And the other thing that I can really recommend is if you start to like eat healthy or something. For example, for me, it was a big change to start eating a lot of protein. And I eat, for example, a lot of like yogurt, skyr, topfen or something like that. So one tip that I can give you, for example, I'm not that kind of person. You know how like people that work out a lot, they eat like 500 grams of topfen pur or something? Like it's like quark or something. It has a lot of protein in English.
Yeah.
And they would just eat it pure, but it's like really gross in taste, or like sour, thick. Like it's just really hard to eat a lot of it. And what I always do, I take topfen, I mix it a little bit with water and like whisk it, so it's like almost like yogurt. And then ESN has something that's called Flavin' Tasty. I think there's some other brands that have it's called like Chunky Flavor from other brands or whatever it is. And it's basically an artificial sweetener, so you're not gonna be a big fan, Steffi. But you can use just a little bit of powder, and it's really intense in flavor, and there's like butter cookie and like fruit stuff, so I really enjoyed that. And the other thing, ESN also has really good protein bars. I have one box here. Those are my favorites. They're ESN designer bars. They're called Fudge Brownie. I swear this is not sponsored, but fuck, the Fudge Brownie is so good. And they're expensive, but they're really good. So that's probably my favorite one. And beside of them, there's a brand called Barbells. They make like ice cream chocolate bars. Like it's almost like a Snickers ice cream bar. It's so good, and it's so much protein. And they also make really good protein bars, and I really like the
Yeah.
cashew caramel. Laura recommended it. Also pretty expensive for what it is, but
Yeah.
man, they're so fucking good. So yeah, and with those two brands, I would really like to work together now that I'm kind of into sports.
Noted.
Noted. Okay.
1
notes
hour,
taken.
10 minutes.
Dude, we're far in. I think we have to skippity scoopity scoo through our brands, right? Like,
Yeah.
should we just make like a rapid fire, where we just like say a brand and then say something like small about it, maybe? You want to start? Like a little quick fire action?
Yeah, I'm not mentioning many, guys. I'm a very big fangirl of Salt House. It's a brand, I don't know where it's available, but you can get it here from our even grocery store. Billa offers it, and DM, I think. And it's basically just sea salt products. You have body creams, you have shower gels, you have shampoo and everything. And since my skin is very sensitive, I need as little as possible in the products. So, and I found this brand, amazing brand. Check it out. It's a white, dark blue branding called Salt House. Can really recommend it if you have a very sensitive skin as well. I really, really, really do like it. And they also obviously have sea salt itself, which I put in into my bath if I take one. So I put in a Kneipp bath essentials.
Dude, Kneipp, so good. I love it for winter.
The best bath oil from Kneipp, which is
one?
also
Which one?
Heavy smelling, heavy scent. Let me check. It's
like the eucalyptus or something. Oh yeah. The relaxing something.
I think that one, and I mixed that with my sea salt, with my actual sea salt for my skin. Amazing. Can recommend, guys. Those are good. The two things. Obviously, I just wanted to show you real quick, since I found that last week, I think. Logitech. Good old stuff.
What is that?
Listen, woman.
Oh, the speakers. Oh my god.
A very, very, with batteries.
Oh my god, please send this.
And cable.
Please send this to Matthias after this.
Yes. And cable and aux. Like you could. Oh
my god.
I think I can't even remember what I think I bought it for my very first phone that had aux, or my PSP. I think that was for my PSP. And then I could listen to my music with it.
That's amazing.
Can you imagine, guys? There's a cable needed, okay? You have to plug in the cable to your PSP or phone to be able to listen to music through these speakers, okay? No Jbl Bluetooth speakers. And they are amazing. I love them so much.
Speakers. You know what are good speakers? Ultimate ears. I don't know if you know those. Those are so good as well. I really like them. I have them everywhere in the house.
Yeah.
While you pack away your Logitech stuff, let me rapid fire a few things, okay? Good. So, two small brands that I really, really like that I follow on social media. I have a lot of stuff from them. First of all, Crafting Witch. They do also really nice notebooks, tarot cards. Like, what are their intuition cards? I think they're called. Like really nice designs. So if you're in a little bit like witchy vibes, really can recommend. Merching Metals, a friend of mine, I think I can call her a friend nowadays. She's making really beautiful jewelry mixed out of copper and crystals. I have literally so much of her. I'm a customer for years and years, and now I think we became friends. Then I'm a big sucker for Vans. I only wear Vans shoes. I love Vans, even though they probably destroy my feet. I fucking love them. I'm a sucker for Apple. I love everything beside of gaming. My gaming PC is Apple. I have an iPhone. I have a MacBook. I have an iPad. And I love how everything just works together. And everything is just so smooth. Like, I just love the ecosystem of... is it the ecosystem?
Yeah.
Or how do you say? Yeah, of Apple. How everything just like syncs up that nice. I know for all my Android and like Windows users, I know you can kind of do it with Windows as well, but It's different. Okay, it's different. And then one really important thing that I wanted to mention when it comes to gaming, right? So obviously I can tell you how great Logitech is, and we all know how great Logitech is. I don't need to be a saleswoman. You already know how great Logitech and Blue products are, right? So let's leave them out there because I only use them, right? But so there's this one thing that people often forget when it comes to gaming, right? Like they spend thousands of euros for like custom PC, hundreds of euros into like gear and lights for streaming and whatever. And then they play and they have the shittiest internet connection ever, right? Or not necessarily internet connection, but they have a shitty ass router that you get from your provider. So usually it's depending obviously from which country you're from, but sometimes you get at least in Austria, it's like that. Most of the time you get like this 10, 20 euro China router and you can have the best connection ever. Those routers are sometimes so shit that you have high ping, that you have ping spikes, that, for example, if you have to play over Wi-Fi, like, sorry if you have to play over Wi-Fi, or in general, that they just have like bad coverage from your house, right? Yeah. Let's say for the Wi-Fi just on your phone doesn't necessarily have to be playing. So a lot of people just save so much money on that. So I cannot recommend for you enough to get a good router. And most of you probably know that for years, like ever since I had internet, like my uncle and the boyfriend of my mom, they were suckers for Fritz. So I've never had anything at home but a Fritz box beside of the first time I moved into an apartment. And my internet went to shit. You remember in the first apartment where I had always internet issues, especially with streaming and stuff? And then I switched back to a Fritz box. And now for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, I work together with Fritz. And please, if you're a gamer, especially FPS games, you don't want to lose because you have bad MS or something like that. Do yourself a favor and invest into a good router. It's so important for gaming, really is. So honoring like a little shout out there on this point.
Get a Fritz box, guys.
Get a Fritz box. What else do you have to say for me? Pop socket. I can't live without a pop socket. I cannot. They
also have Star Wars pop sockets, guys.
Nice. So that's something I can't live without. Mugs, cute mugs. I love cute mugs. I like my nail polish. I don't have nail polish on it, but same as Steffi, I'm more Juliana nails, so I really like gel nail polish because it just holds longer.
You know what I said myself? Like what I said to myself yesterday?
What is
I'm gonna empty, because you know me. I always wear nail polish and I love white or black nail polish. So, and it doesn't stay long, right? The normal ones. Like, I mean, Essie is okay. Essie stays longer. It's very good. But I said to myself, I set myself a goal that I just want to empty those I have. And when I'm done with them, I want to finally try out what you're doing. Yeah.
It's such a change. I swear. Like you can literally, even if I do a lot around the house, like worst case, like literally worst case, if I like do stuff in the water every single day, I can at least wear it for 2 weeks without having to do anything. If I take care of it, I can wear it up to a month, like depending obviously how far your nails grow.
They grow.
And on my feet, I can even wear them longer.
For infinity, yeah.
Exactly. So it is like really, girls, if you're out there, or boys, or everything in between, if you love nail polish but you're sick of it chipping off after the second day, get yourself some gel nail polish. You can do it easily yourself. You don't need to go into a studio. It takes a little bit of practice, but super easy. Okay, so putting it on and taking it off is a little bit of more time than you would use with normal nail polish, but the time that you save with not having to repaint it literally every 3 days. In my case, saves you time on the long run. And then another 2 things or brands that I want to mention, which is not necessarily brands for products, but brands that just do so good with their branding and everything they build around their name. That Steffi and me talked before this, obviously. G2, first of all, as an esports organization, just over the top. Like everything they touch turns into gold. They're always on top of their memes, and they're not afraid to make fun of themselves. Like we talked about it in the episode with Karina as well. Really 10 out of 10 brand. And the second one, obviously Riot, right? The whole Riot universe, Steffi.
Yeah. Riot Games is just, they know how to catch your attention, and catch your soul. So this is Riot Games is as much as you can hate them or like them, Tencent in general, like overall, they know what they're doing when it comes to marketing. And marketing is so freaking important, because people don't realize, or people don't realize how much of an importance it has to give something back to the audience beside the game itself in that specific situation. So we have the game, we have everything, but the game wouldn't be as popular without the stuff or the whole world they created around it.
Exactly.
With the whole bands, with the clothing lines, with the cinematics, with the stories they tell, and just the quality they put into all these things that at least catch me every single time. And that's the reason why I still like Riot Games and League of Legends, for example. I haven't played in a long time now, but every time they bring out something like a cinematic or whatever it is, I'm drawn to it again, because it's just, they just know what they're doing, and
100%.
it's they're geniuses.
100%.
Yeah.
Is there any more brands you wanna mention, or should we move into brands that we don't like or just have to? You know, we're not here to bash anybody. Like, we're not here like, oh, this is shit, don't buy this. But we just want to give also our opinion into brands that maybe we're not the biggest fans of, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to mention two more brands, which which are like little shops or like handcrafted stuff.
Yep.
The first thing is Dreamy Moons. It's an Australian girl. She's insane when it comes to like illustrating beautiful aesthetic journals, or even like oracle cards, tarot cards, soul reading cards. She has digital stuff you can download, mostly journals, beautiful things. We're gonna link everything for you guys in the description anyway, so you can check out our favorite brands. Check her out for sure. She's very cool. From Australia. And then I have Engravers Dungeons, which is basically the guy that creates the iPhone or
your
like
phone covers,
mobile
right?
covers.
Oh, true.
Which are engraved, and I obviously have a Star Wars one, but he has a lot of different things. Mostly, I think, Julia, you would enjoy his stuff as well, because he's more like on the rocky side, like, if I can say rocky, like with a lot of roses and metal style patterns and ornaments and stuff. So he's doing a lot of these things and Star Wars stuff. Also customized stuff. You can even tell him, hey, I want my name there. He will engrave your name. The price is like, I paid $40 for this, which is nowadays normal for a basic ass phone cover as well. Like 30 to 40. And this is actually like, he engraves everything, and he even sends you a picture like when he starts. And when he starts to color or highlights the things, and then when it's engraved, and then he sends it to you. So I really, really, really like these two brands.
That's so cool.
And can recommend them. Yeah.
So cool when you like find
it's so hot.
small. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let's talk about like brands that we're maybe not big fans of. You want to start, Steffi?
Shall I just read the list and then we talk about them like shortly?
Yeah,
okay. What we wrote down, guys, is it's more like shops and brands combined. Wish, Shein, Nestle, Waterdrop, Alverde, don't know if you know them, McDonald's, Desigual, Detox Tea, and Air Out. Those are the ones we wrote down. Short description coming now.
Okay, so Wish and Shein, I think, speaks for itself. Like, it's really low quality products. I have to say, for example, I ordered once from Shein, being super not knowledgeable. Like, I mean, obviously we could discuss about how many brands are manufacturing stuff under not fair
Yeah.
circumstances.
99%.
Yeah, so obviously if I tell you like, oh, I won't order at Shein, but I do order at H&M, then people are gonna be there like, yeah, but you know, you bash Shein, but you buy H&M. I think there's still like a difference, you know, in like at least the quality of the products as well.
Yeah.
So Wish and Shein, obviously, I did in a
Can work out.
I think I never ordered stuff at Wish, to be honest. I think
I did.
I ordered Shein once, and yeah, you get what you pay for. Say
Yeah, like with Wish, it's basically a coin flip game, either good stuff or because obviously these pages or Wish, for example, is like stuff from China. Other shops would offer as well, but for way more money.
Yeah, that's true.
So it doesn't matter really where you buy it. The other shop just gets more out of it as well on top of it. So it's a coin flip game. You either get the good stuff or you're unlucky and grab something that is not good of a quality. So yeah, depends on what you want, right? I wouldn't buy anything like clothing or stuff. I usually just bought like Halloween decoration for the party and my Genshi uh
Stars?
star.
Okay.
The shuriken, yeah. The
Those were
spinner,
nice
fidget
though,
spinner
right?
shuriken. Yeah, that's good quality. So
Nice.
I was lucky. I don't think we need to talk a lot about Nestle, but obviously
It's
what happened
obvious.
with Anka Kraut and everything.
Yeah, I just wanted to say one thing about it, right? Like the whole thing with Ankerkraut and not telling the people that I work with beforehand.
Yeah.
That is just something that you can't do, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't think we need to go through the whole topic again. Everybody heard it. It's not good. The only thing that I want to say to it, and I'm not protecting Ankerkraut or anything. I just want to say, like, obviously Nestle is a brand. You know, you can just Google and you will find out all the things that they did that are horrible or still do. The only thing that I have to say for myself, and I talked about it on stream already, is it's for me it's so hard to say like, oh yeah, I hate Nestle. I don't consume anything from Nestle. Because for the people that don't know, Nestle is not only just a brand Nestle. They own so many brands. So if you would go through your household, most likely if you didn't know before that, there's so many products, so many other brands that are owned by Nestle that you maybe don't even have an idea of. So it doesn't matter if it's like hair shampoo, other food products, makeup. I think they have
Maybelline.
basically Maybelline. Like they have so many brands that belong to them. So I won't sit here and tell you like I don't use anything Nestle related, but because I'm sure that I have probably many products that are owned from brands that are owned by Nestle. So I just want you to keep that in mind. If you cancel one brand and you say you're against Nestle, just keep in mind that it
much
is
more behind
really exactly there's much more behind it, and it's actually really hard to completely avoid it. In my
I
opinion,
went through the list actually. Sorry.
Really? Yeah.
I keep interrupting you today.
No.
Finish your
It's fine,
sentence, please.
It's fine. Like I just know for myself that I will not be able to avoid them, sadly, because they just own too much.
I went through the list and I was surprised how little I buy from them.
Really?
Because the only thing I have from them is probably Maybelline, L'Oreal.
Okay.
Like some cosmetic stuff, but everything else is I do not buy anything from them unless I have to say I am a sinner sometimes because I love Nesquik.
Yeah.
So I every now and then buy the Nesquik, like the chocolate bar thingy, which is in the Kühlregal. But beside that, I was really surprised because I was curious and wanted to check, okay, what else is owned by them? What do I have? What do I use? And I barely use anything. It's mostly the cosmetics, like the beauty stuff. And
yeah, for me it's kind of similar. Like as you said, like I don't necessarily have a lot. Like I know that, for example, we have the cacao at home, the Nesquik.
Yeah.
It's like so that I have Garnier at home, which is L'Oreal. So like Nestle owns L'Oreal.
I don't use that.
And then L'Oreal is like Garnier, Vichy, Biotherm, Maybelline,
Yeah.
Body Shop.
Yeah.
See, I just had the hand
Yeah.
creams,
Yeah.
Kiehl's, and all of that kind of stuff. So for me, the cosmetics, I think the most. I don't really drink the hot chocolate, to be honest. So yeah, for me, it's mostly the cosmetics that's the problem, I think. With Nestle, so I cannot avoid them, or I could, but I don't put the effort in to do it actively, to be honest. Then the two other things that we were talking about that we
water drop, guys.
Yeah, like I want to put like water drop and air up in the same fucking pot. It's for
unnecessary.
Me, it's super unnecessary money making. If it helps some of you, like, please enjoy it, right? Like I'm not the person here that tells you don't do it, but I don't know. For me, I tried water drop at a friend's house once, like when she was like, "Oh, look what I got here, try it," and I was like, "Nah, that ain't it." Nah.
You know, you can literally take a lemon, slice it, squeeze it into your water. Tastes better. You can literally take a strawberry, slice it, throw it into your water. Smells better. If tastes better. If you have a soda stream at home, guys, even better. You can make your own sparkling water. Throw your fruits in it. So much better. It's like just slice the fruits.
Yeah, same. So air up and water drop are two things that Steffi and me both don't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the principle, but would not
can't
spend
relate.
our money in it. Can't relate.
Yeah.
Then Steffi and me talked about how overrated McDonald's is, right?
Yeah. It's like marketing-wise, geniuses as well. We have to put them into the pot with probably Cheeto and Riot, because McDonald's has a very good marketing and like advertising. And I always have to, like, whenever I see their brand advertisements on the big like wall still, it's like, those are fucking geniuses. They know what they're doing in the marketing section, but food-wise, I never
I'm not craving it either, to be honest. Like maybe like a royal cheese or like a nugget here and there.
I have to say the coffee is good there. So they have a good, like, the coffee section is nice. But also
I have to say I'm way more for a Burger King person than I'm a McDonald's person.
Yeah, I don't like either.
With
like,
Nathan, it's the other way around. Like Nathan likes McDonald's. I'm not a big fan, to be honest.
Oh, I don't like any of those junk food.
Wild puppy. Excuse me, wild puppy.
Hello, Chinks.
Hello. No, don't bite the cable, please, lady. Oh my god. Puppies, yeah, right? So, and then I think we have two more brands that you said you're not a big fan, right? That's Alverde.
Alverde is one. Yeah. Which is also a beauty brand. It's more like on the natural alternative cosmetic side, which is apparently a good brand, but it fucks up my skin a lot. Like, my skin can't handle it. I don't know why, but it makes it worse.
Okay.
So yeah, guys, sea salt it is for me. My skin is very. I should live at the ocean, like near the ocean, when it comes to that.
That's so good though. Sea salt fixes everything.
Yeah. And what is detox tea, Julia? Because I don't know that.
No. Just like in general, those detox teas, those flat tummy teas and that shit, on Instagram. Don't you know? Like, there's a lot of influencers that are selling basically like herb tea or tea that makes you have the shits. Like, what is it called? Like the Abführtee. I don't know how to say it.
Rizinus.
Like, it's basically teas that make you shit yourself or like fasten your metabolism or whatever, helps you get a flat tea, It's like basically just normal teas, like herb teas or whatever, that are sold like in a ridiculously high price that you can get way cheaper at your pharmacy or whatever. And they market normal teas or like, I don't know, teas as the number one thing to lose weight, get a flat stomach or whatever. Like, it's just so stupid, the marketing. They like promise you the world with that kind of stuff. And like those whole, I mean, it's not that big anymore, but a few years ago it was like a big trend on Instagram, you know, that everybody was like, yeah, the weight loss teas, like that kind of stuff just really triggers the shit out of me. That's just why I put it on the list, like the detox
Okay,
teas.
I have never heard of these.
I'll be happy you didn't miss anything. Yeah,
I think that's
I think that was it. Yeah, that was our brands. We thought we changed it up a little bit since our episode from last week was a little bit heavier. So let us know if you like a topic like we had today, and if you have other light-hearted topics like we had on your mind that you will like us to hear, you would like us to talk about, please let us know. We wish you a beautiful rest of your day, and thank you for listening. I have another puppy here next to me. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and we see you again next week. Bye!
Bye, Rujan.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Derps and Burps podcast.
If you enjoyed it, make sure to follow us on Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram at derpsnburps. See you online.